There we go. Yo, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. What's going on? It's the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host. And we are back. I had to restart because I wanted chat when I had the wrong settings, so the chat wasn't turned on. So now we're on YouTube right now only. And I'll air this stream tomorrow on all other channels. But if you want to hop in the chat, meet us on YouTube. In fact, let me go ahead and just drop a little message on Instagram right now. 1 second while the chat is dry. Yo, what up, y'all? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. We're live right now. Tap the link, hop in the chat. We're celebrating Jay Reilly's birthday. We're playing a lot of his music and a couple other things. So hop in. Yo, there we go. What up, y'all? Sorry. I'm just letting everybody know. If you in here, go ahead and drop a plug in the chat so I can give you a shout out. We gonna get to it tonight, y'all. Give me 1 second, I promise. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Hop in the chat. Bong, bong, bong. Graham C in the building. Yeah, man. I'm only doing, he says we only doing YouTube. Yeah, I'm only doing YouTube right now because if I do all channels at once, then the chat doesn't work. And I cannot abide the chat not working. The chat has to be available. You know what I'm saying? So I know I did last time the streaming the chat, but I just feel like that, I don't know. I didn't like that as much. You know, I like this chat. What do you guys prefer? Let me know. But welcome. We're celebrating Jay Reilly's birthday. Happy birthday, Jay Reilly. We're gonna play a lot of his music. A lot of stuff to talk about. I know Grant just sent me a text. I haven't seen it yet. I'm trying to get this post off. But give me 1 second and I'll read the chat. And if it's public, then we can talk about that. Let's see. What did Graham send me? Oh no, we're not talking about it. Yo, the wild. Well, I'll hit you later about that one, Graham. But thank y'all for tapping in. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is Lord Sanctus, as you can see right there. We do this every Monday through Friday, playing 805 hip hop and R&B. Shout out to our sponsors, Connect Cannabis and E-Pyrus. Make sure you visit both. Connect Cannabis is actually our cannabis delivery service available in San Luis Obispo County. If you order from the express menu, you'll get it in 1 hour, and we have the best prices: pre-rolls, edibles, flour, tinctures, vapes, the whole nine. And we're open till 9 p.m. That's in San Luis Obispo County only, so go ahead and hit that. Graham C says the sauce. We must not get lost in the sauce. And happy birthday to Jay Reilly. That's a fact. We will play some of y'all music. If you have any requests, let me know. All you got to do is scan the QR codes right here. This is Venmo. This is Cash App. The other one is PayPal. Scan one of those, send $5, and make sure you include the name of the song and the title, and we got you. Make sure you always check this ticker right here for upcoming news like this. Congratulations to Jay Reilly. He won Blue Diamond Lounge's song contest, so his songs will be on 95.7 The Beat. It's Jay Reilly Day all the way around, man. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm proud of him, so congratulations to Jay Reilly for that. Couple things. Make sure you tap in with oh yeah, I'm sorry. The link for Connect Cannabis is in our Instagram bio, and it should be in the description for this video as well. So if you're in Slow County, go ahead and order. There was something else I was about to say. I can't remember. But please share the stream if you're watching. That's very important. Even if you're watching the replay, that really helps us out. And then it's just a lot that's been going on, y'all. I mean, we could talk about, let's see, the courts are ordering BG to get his music, like his lyrics have to be approved before he can release them. So that's definitely a violation of freedom of speech and an overreach of the courts, in my opinion. We can talk about that. Let's see. I believe iShowSpeed got beat up. I heard about that. Nicki Minaj got boycotted and overseas. Megan Thee Stallion is getting accused of using bots. I did an interview with the founder of 805 Media Day and Tweezy, which is dope. We can talk about that. I also did a podcast interview with Graham from Honest Conversations. We can talk about that and maybe show a little bit of that as well. There's so much to talk about. If there's anything that you want to see or talk about, let me know in the chat, just like Graham. He says, I am a bot. I don't believe you, sir. I don't believe you. While you guys figure out what you want to talk about, let's get into some J. Reilly, man. Ooh. Let's play 25. Because he's not 25 no more. You know what I'm saying? And he might still be looking for 30, but he's not 25 no more. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do this way. We're going to play some of our greatest J. Reilly memories as well, you know? Ooh, actually, let's take it back. Let's do this. This is J. Reilly, Rebel Remix, featuring Shorty Doo-Wop, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Back from the dead, oh I'm sorry. I know you didn't miss me. I know you like to party. I know I kill the vibe when I stick on you like Sharpie. I know I kill the vibe, I don't mean to be alarming. Yeah, I'm dancing with the devil. Look her straight in the eyes. 5150 on the schedule. I can see the rebel. She a visionary. Yeah, spread that word like a missionary. Let the needle fall before the record. I only fuck a reaper, yet they treat me like a leper. I could read between the lines and see you lying to yourself. Say you do this shit for family, ain't providing them with wealth. Put that violence on the shelf. You ain't a gangster, you a poet, nothing else. You ain't a gangster, you a poet, nothing else. You ain't a gangster, you a poet, nothing else. We can take it slow, however you want it. Keep it on the low, even if you ain't tryna flaunt it. Ate this some chronic, give me just a chance, I'll get on it. Give me just another chance, I get on it. Ooh, cotton mouth from the botany. Bitch, you such an oddity. Split you like a swisher out the window with monogamy. Tighten up my flows, now these girlies won't get off of me. Said that I'm the sauce, I keep a boss man's philosophy. I heard you waiting, temple man are always hating. With the Snapchat, 3 homies in rotation. I heard it's lonely at the top and now there's no shaming. Knowing your limits, independence is a rude awakening. Back from the dead, oh I'm sorry. I know you didn't miss me. I know you like to party. I know I kill the vibe when I stick on you like Sharpie. I know I kill the vibe, I don't mean to be alarming. I'm back from the dead, oh I'm sorry. I know you didn't miss me. I know you like to party. I know I kill the vibe when I stick on you like Sharpie. I know I kill the vibe, I don't mean to be alarming.
Motherfucker, you ain't the only one that's dancing with the devil. I guess it takes two to tango. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one that's dancing with the devil. Looks like we dancing with the same hoe. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one that's dancing with the devil. I'm ballroom with this shit. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one that's dancing with the devil. If I do, we all doomed in this bitch. You ain't the only one that's dancing with the devil. The angel on my other shoulder told me be a rebel. Told me never settle when you on another level. They try to pop my tires time again, but I still pedal. Back from the motherfucking dead, resurrected. Brown Jesus in the flesh, fuck with a cursed blessing. Confessions of a man born with a knife in his back. Tyson to rap me when it ain't trying to see that. Now I'm back from the dead, oh I'm sorry. Live like I only got 24 left. Can't no one guard me. Can't stop the rain from pouring. You can't stop the sun from shining. The fuck I look like following the sheep when I'm a lion. I ain't lying, this the true truth and the whole truth. It's snowing hell for they give a fuck what you going through. Used to press my reflection like what you going through. I shook the devil and found a way, that's a bold move. Fuck all that I can't shit, that's just the old you. Trying to speak, great escape, now I'm a whole different kind of beast. When I'm gone, tell the world that I'm a rebel. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one that danced with the devil.
I'm back from the dead, oh I'm sorry. I know you didn't miss me. I know you like to party. I know I kill a vibe when I stick on you like Sharpie. I know I kill a vibe, I don't mean to be alarming.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Jay Reilly. It's called Rebel Remix. If you like that one, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Let's go up. Let's turn it up a little bit. It's Mr. Butter, Run It Up. Connect the Coast, Run It Up, featuring Jay Reilly, Mr. Butter, Nico Cochise, Lord Sanctus, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. John Mercado in the chat. What's good, sir? Let's go.
I've been ballin' every day, I feel like O'Neal on the block. Ain't nobody in my lane, I get the bag and keep shit hot. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I've been ballin' every day, I feel like O'Neal on the block. Ain't nobody in my lane, I get the bag and keep shit hot. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up.
I like her antics, I can't stand this. Winding her up all the way with semantics. She can read into it, I can get into it too. Though cool, better one room residence. Got this bitch trying to read my poems and shit. Get off my dick. Through 2K and Doge like fuck it. Hit my deposit like your name is stimulus. Hit my DMs if your man couldn't finish. You're leaving, you gasping, you can't finish sentences. Nigga dependent, looking for attention. Shit wasn't that easy, you ain't getting Benjamins. Riding this wave, you barely in attendance. Went through it all, no more smoking on medicine.
I've been ballin' every day, I feel like O'Neal on the block. Ain't nobody in my lane, I get the bag and keep shit hot. I run it up till the sun is.
Jody, why you trying to kill Doo-Wop, man? Doo-Wop says, Jody trying to kill me if I end up stranded in the middle of nowhere in San Miguel. Not San Miguel, though, my guy. Don't leave him stranded in Hunter Liggett at night. Don't do it.
I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I run it up to the max. Nico Cochise smoked the loudest it packs like Judge Galvez. On my shit is a slap, got a bad bitch and I'm breaking her back. Yeah, she like the way how I talk. I like the way how she walk when I'm looking behind. She be the baddest I've seen. Keep playing it around. She be sipping on more than.
Doo-Wop said, fuck it, I'm down though. Oh, yo, speaking, I mean, I don't know why this reminded me of that, but I do have some brand new unreleased Jay Reilly. I'm going to play it. I'm just gonna play.
Just in igloos, throw me jazz when I say I got big blues. Having fun with these rest with no issues. I get higher than the skydive, more connected just like Wi-Fi. I'm on the coast with my mob ties. I shoot for the stars with a carbine. Number one draft in the combine. All y'all do is just talk from the sideline. Anything I'm on is prime time. Keep the world, the galaxies all mine. I've been ballin' every day. I feel like O'Neal on the block. Ain't nobody in my lane. I get the bag and keep shit hot. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up. I run it up till the sun is up, till the sun is up.
20 years strong, I've been in it too long. Never get the shit wrong, I'm a triple OG. We ain't too strong, puff a triple OG. Nigga, I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Young black man, never call the police. Get a little brown bag if you're sippin' OE. Finger on the trigger if you got a hoe heat. Stand tall on your feet, that's the code of the streets. If you look like us, then it ain't
ain't no trust and it ain't no justice, it ain't no peace. Gotta give a shot to my nigga Cold Cheese. If a nigga don't work, then a nigga don't eat. Back in 012, they was selling on fleek. Got a bad little bitch, she a little old freak. Sky to the coast, nigga might need a priest. And I'm feeling myself like I'm beating my meat. Shot the Nico from Watch to Chico. A rep plug, that's for all the people. The holy Lord, bitch, there ain't no equal. My life's a movie, I need a sequel. Niggas capping, they so deceitful. We got the gas if you need a diesel. Push the culture, we move the needle. CTC, bitch, we like the Beatles.
Yes, sir. That's Connect the Coast. Run it up. Nico Cochise, Mr. Butter, Jay Reilly, Lord Sanctus. If you like that joint, add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. We're celebrating Jay Reilly's birthday. I see 7 records in the chat. Let's go. This is a live performance of 25. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Sorry, let's do this. This is a live performance of Time Out. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Yo, what up?
Walked in the club and asked my chick if she was into this. I grabbed the mic and took the vibe up where the angels sit. I've been to hell and back, don't ask me what painful is. I've been to hell and back. If she ever called me back, I swear to God I'll fly her out. Smoking like a blunt, I'm gonna light it on the couch. If she's stepping out of line, I put her in a timeout. Yeah, I put her in a timeout. The timeout, yeah, I swear to God.
7 Record says, hey, man, I watched that interview.
Yeah, I swear to God. I'm saying blunts for my chest. This is my timeout. Crime stop. Wait, I take away that lose your crime out.
He said, y'all just watched Lord's Brain Short. I don't know what you mean. Uno, what's good? What's your thoughts on the interview? We're going to talk about it. We ain't got to it yet, but that's on the docket. Jonathan Mercado said, it's the homie Uno. 7 Record said, I'm doubling down on what I said even more after watching. Yo, you can come on and talk about it, bro. You can come on. If you want to call in, I'll drop you the link. You're more than welcome to call in and talk about it.
Time out. Yeah, I swear to God. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. That's Jay Reilly. Jay Reilly Frost Dynasty is called Timeout. Available now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. So like you saw, Uno is in the chat right now talking about the interview I did with Ann Tweezy, founder of 805 Media Day. We dropped that interview yesterday. Let me see if I can pull up a portion of it. Give me 1 second. But Media Day, for those that don't know, is on Media Day is on August 3rd in Goleta. Pretty much every venue, every platform, or almost every platform on the coast will be in attendance, interviewing artists from all around the coast, all in one location, all in one fell swoop. So if anybody wants to pull up, it's a free event for the coast. Pop out August 3rd. Should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to find this interview, y'all. Give me 1 second. Graham C says, Uno, you creating legal problems for yourself again? 7 Record said, I may be. He said, I may be. Doo-Wop says, Uno, my dog, what's cracking? 7 Record says, maybe I'm just too sensitive, so I won't say nothing. Nah, man, come on, call in. You already put it out there, man. Call in. You know what I'm saying? You know how we like to do. Give me 1 sec. Now you just saw my brains fritz out. I'm going to try to see if I can fast forward to what we're talking about, but let's see if this even works. This should be some of the interview from me and Ann Tweezy about Media Day. I'm going to fast forward.
Why do you think that there is such a disconnect?
So here we go. So this is the question I asked. I believe this is what Uno's talking about. We're going to check this out.
Who we are, and I don't think that, like, it makes sense to me that most people are not.
So why not just give them tickets?
What basically that I call.
Sorry.
They were bringing a lot of, like,
Let's fast forward a
Here we
little
go.
bit, man,
Here
because
we
there's a
go.
conversation I really want to get.
Here we go.
I had CTC radio. We do it Monday through Friday every night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We got a pretty active chat. It's all 805 people, 805 artists. And like a couple months ago, we were having the discussion when the 805 leaker cipher popped up.
Yes.
We were having the discussion of like, why is it that when we see those things,
Hey, let's go.
one, North County is not often included, and two, there's not a lot. There are black artists out there, but not a lot of black artists out there.
Right.
And so I said my theory was, well, first of all, I had someone in the chat who's also an artist, and he does his own movement and all that stuff, and he was like, I think it's intentional. I think they just don't like us, and this and this and that. I said, I think they don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said because, like, at the end of the day, like, anytime I've had an interaction with someone who I don't know, it's been love. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So if you can't guess who I'm talking about in the chat, he's in the chat right now. He says he's doubling down. He said he'll call when he gets in the car, driving 2 hours right now. You're my life. I like it. He said he's not listening to nothing if it ain't Joe Budden or CTC radio. I love that. Respect. Don't risk your life calling in, but maybe we'll set up an interview where you can call in because you haven't been on the new setup. You know what I'm saying? And you've been rocking with us from the beginning, so we definitely need your opinion. But so for those that missed, I asked, why is it that North County isn't included? Why aren't there as many black artists as necessary? He didn't really answer the black artist question, and I understand. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't have the answer for that. But my hypothesis is that South County artists don't know who we are. And I'm speaking specifically for Connect the Coast. I cannot speak for anybody else. I'm speaking specifically for Connect the Coast. And like a couple affiliated artists up here. So I don't think that they know who we are, and that's why we don't get that connection. And Tweezy seemed to be really genuine about making that connection. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt until I'm proved wrong. Graham C said he's gonna be on my show next week. He's talking about Uno. Make sure you tap in with Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter. We're gonna watch a couple clips from my interview there as well a little later in the show. 7 Records to send the link. I'll do it now. I love talking and driving easy. I'm gonna give me 1 second. Cool. Sending it now. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Baby. Ooh. Yo, I hate that. It's so crazy, man. I hate when your joints don't sync up. You know what I'm saying? When the joints don't sync up. Let me play a song and I'm gonna send it to you while I play this song. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's Reilly Day. We'll continue with this interview, and then we'll tap Uno in as well. Happy birthday to Reilly. Make sure you head over to his Instagram or our Instagram and drop a happy birthday Reilly on the latest post, or do it on his latest post. I'm gonna go ahead and play some more music. I'm gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna bring the name Uno. My God, we're gonna bring the name Uno on here. Let's go. This is Watching Out for Me, Reilly, CTC Radio.
Everybody's watching, but nobody's watching out for me. Everybody's watching, nobody's watching out for me. Yeah. I'm sick of this shit, allergic, and it histamine. I'm peddling my medicine, I'm doing what is best for me. I'm cutting out the fat.
turning leeches into vegetables. My bitch act like Medusa, turn her hoes into some stepping stones. I need it, feeling like a heathen. Take my nails up to the chalkboard, show you how I'm feeling. Codename shit next door, I'm with the bros sliding the Cheeto. She like, what we gon' do if you pull up and then take me home? Yeah, pump them brakes, you on my case, you don't wanna be brief. Never claim to be Judas, I don't walk with a priest. See, I don't walk with a stick cause I don't cause any beef. I'm a law-abiding American, but I don't talk to police, no.
Everybody's watching, but nobody's watching out for me. For me, for me, everybody's watching, nobody's watching out for me. For me, yeah. Everybody watching, nobody listen to what I talk about. I'm twisting up and Dutch, pray to God that she gon' burn me down. I never ask forgiveness from a bitch when I don't do no wrong. I listen to my voices, then I channel it into a song, yeah. Rearrange the facts that wouldn't serve you. I'ma warn you like a siren, I would never wanna hurt you. I'm a butterfly evolving out this bitch, I got a second life. Double take and see me out in public, they gon' recognize. Young Jason and round the block, I'm testing misses. 20 hoes on revolution, but this one it won't be televised. Lights off, baby, it's your curfew, this is Buddy Bye. Sugar baby J, I got a craving for that apple pie. Everybody's watching, but nobody's watching out for me. For me, for me, everybody's watching, nobody's watching out for me. For me, yeah.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Jay Reilly watching out for me. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. All right, before we bring Uno on, let's get back to this interview.
It just didn't make sense to me to take it.
Hold on. So watch this interview, watch this clip, and Uno's gonna respond to this clip because I'm talking. I said that he was saying that for him, and I did not clarify this in the interview, but I wasn't trying to speak for him. I was talking just for me. But Uno says for him and for his perspective, he believes that the exclusion, at least black artists being excluded from things like 805 leakers and stuff like that, is intentional. And that's been his experience. And I was saying that my experience is that it hasn't been that. And so this is me talking about that.
There when we don't know each other, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just don't think that they know who we are. And I don't think that like, it makes sense to me that most people are not going to look beyond their community, right? Like if you're from Santa Barbara, then why would you look at San Luis Obispo? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel, and so I started going down to Santa Barbara and Ventura in like 2018 and realized that like there's so many people that didn't even know we're 805 up here. Like people think that 805 stops up there.
Oh, that is straight facts right there, bro.
Yeah.
Even growing up high school, that's what we all thought, you know? We all thought it was so small.
Yeah. And so knowing that, I'm like, yo, we just gotta work harder to connect with each other like we're doing now. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Like, why do you think that there is such a disconnect?
I really think the disconnect just comes from travel. I don't know. I feel like when I was coming up, I feel like a lot of the artists that I said, I'm gonna have a show over here. I'm gonna have a show, because I did shows all over the 805 from northern counties. We're here in Grover Beach. I had one at Grover Beach Bar and Grill. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't have too many artists want to come up this way. It was far for them. So then at the times, I'm like, well, why am I going to invite you to the shows out in LA? The ones out in the different states. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you can't branch out of your own city, how are you going to branch out of the 805? And then how are you going to branch out to go anywhere else that you want to go?
Yeah.
So there you go. There you have it. That's Antweezy from 805 Media Day. Shout out to him for coming on the show. But I have the name Uno here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yes, sir. You sound loud and clear. So basically,
like this shit stinks, nigga.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. We figuring it out. Am I frozen? I look frozen on my end. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me?
On my end, but man, I hear you good.
Okay, cool. As long as you hear me, shit should come back to shit should come back to life. All right. So I gave you all the setup. You know what I'm saying? Uno, he said you say you doubling down. Let us know where you coming from.
So, one, I don't mean, all right, so let me just preface this with no disrespect. I don't want no more beef. I'm beefed out, nigga. I don't want no more smoke with nobody, nigga. I'm smoked out. But what I'm saying is, from from what I got, from what I listened, you gave him the answer. So that's why that's why one, he didn't clarify, he didn't give me an answer outside of what you already gave him and an out for you and an out for him, what you gave him, which I feel like he already said in his answer is bullshit. You said it's about travel and distance and people not knowing that the 805, people not knowing who other people are. In his answer, he said, "Why would I hit up people that are far if they're not going to make the effort?" So it had nothing to do about people not knowing who anyone is. I just disagree because you had OGT, but you don't know, but you don't have Bake. You don't have Philly. You don't have everything how I'm feeling. I feel like ain't changed. Like like how I feel about it is still the same. Like either you're not
Oh
doing
damn.
homework,
Hold
which is
on. I don't think the video is on there. Hold on. I don't God damn, bro. Hold on 1 second. You going crazy too. God damn. All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring you back on. Give me 1 second. The insanity of that shit is insane. I don't know what the fuck just happened, bro. It's just ungodly. I'm so upset. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
You
I
hear
think
me?
we're hear you. I think we're back on, yo. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm sorry, bro.
You good? You good? You good?
Okay, so he said the suspense is killing me. This is better than Game of Thrones. Anyways, all right, we back, y'all. Sorry about that. So, you were saying that basically, I
I
shot
can
up.
repeat it. I can
I
repeat it.
heard
I ain't
you
tripping.
said I shot up some bail, basically, and his answer was kind of led by me. But you're saying that his go ahead and sum it up.
Pretty much you gave him the answer by telling him that you gave him an out. He doubled down on the out by saying, "Yeah, it's about distance," but then turned around in his answer and said, "Oh, well, it's not. I mean, people don't want to make the travel, so it's not about you not knowing these people. It's just you not wanting to hit them up for your work to get. You know what I mean? For them to not hold their end of the bargain up. So don't say." That it's because you don't know who they are and it's about distance, and then turn around in the same answer and say, oh, well, then I just didn't want people aren't going to drive to LA. Like, so you're not really telling me what the reason is, even though you're trying to say, yeah, it's the distance. No, my bro, no, my dude, there's cousins that literally were on your set, you're on your freestyle, and they're artists, and I know you know who I am. And regardless if that could be my ego talking, you maybe not know who I am. Okay, cool. When Ventura Tide Pod hit me up about your event that I'm not a part of, that I have nothing going on about, not even getting invited, one of the biggest motherfuckers in the 805, okay, cool. What do? Oh no, it's legit. It's legit. Make sure y'all go in there. Make sure y'all still sign up and go support them and make sure that, yeah, it seems like that's why I called you. Is this legit? You said, yeah, it's legit. So anybody that asked me, I'm going to just plug in. I know he didn't mean it personal. Like, it's not personal, a personal attack on me personally. I just feel like, bro, if you say you from the 8, you talking about high school, nigga, you look over 35. So let's not talk about ignorant high school. Let's talk about you as an adult. You know that there's black artists in the 805. Just say, I don't have relationships with them. So I'm not going to personally hit them up if I don't know them. That's a suffice enough answer. Then you to sit here and say, oh, yeah, it's about distance, but then say, I don't want to hit them up because they don't take that shit serious. I don't know which one it is.
I feel you. So let me tell you how I interpret it because I hear what you're saying. I think that there's a couple different things at work here that are getting, and this is my interpretation. I'm not speaking for you at all by any means.
Yeah.
So my interpretation is that when I asked that question, I think he completely skipped over the black part. I think he was referencing artists. So I don't think that he has anything to do with the 805 Leakers freestyle. I'm almost positive he doesn't. That's not his thing. That's Prospect Films and and the
That's
barbershop.
Capsule. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
capsule.
who
So,
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so he doesn't have nothing to do with that. I just use that as an example. So I kind of was a little left on a cliffhanger because I don't think he answered the black and brown question, and I think his not answering that question was his way of saying I don't know a lot of black artists, but that's just my interpretation. As far as him saying the distance thing, I took that as him saying, in addition to people not knowing who you guys are up here, and I think he was talking about us up here in the north. I don't know that he was even considering black artists down there. I think he was just saying people in the north. That's how I was taking it. In addition to not knowing people in the north, just not knowing who you are, like I find that I don't even want to ask people to come with me to meet new people, because when I have asked in the past, they don't come. And I think he's talking about people from his community, like Hispanic artists and things like that. I don't even think he addressed the black issue because I don't think he was equipped to do it. But that's how I interpreted it. Are you there? Grand C said, "Can we say North? Can we say North?" Is that in the Sean Bean Northern London accent, the North? And then Graham C says, "Uno was stunned in silence." Right? Okay, now I think I can
Nah,
hear you
do
now.
you hear
Uno.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Did you hear
Nigga, I'm
everything I
never
said?
stunned in silence. Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. I just was talking to myself and I couldn't get my shit through. Whoever said that, watch your motherfucking tongue, nigga. Second of all, Second of all, what I was saying was he didn't answer the question.
Yeah,
So how I feel still double down. He never answered the question. And
true.
maybe he didn't understand what you were saying. So, and I don't like, and I get it. I'm not trying to make this a big deal. All I'm saying is we can blend, we can build. What, you know what bothered me about the Kendrick Lamar shit?
Uh,
There was not a single Mexican nigga that performed in that whole thing. That bothered me.
no, I thought OGZ
Not
performed.
one. Oh, he was with Shoreline Mafia, which is all niggas. Okay, sure, OGZ. Sure, OGZ. He bangs Blood Gang. There wasn't a affiliate, full, Hispanic a gangster that was in the building. And
You
I
don't think
felt
that's
like,
because it was Juneteenth?
I mean, we just. So which one is it? Is OGZ Mexican or is he not?
No, I think he is, but I'm saying, do you think Kendrick like didn't lean into the black and brown connection because it was a
I
Juneteenth
think
like
we
black
don't
thing?
do that as a culture. LA, California don't do that as a culture. So I don't even want to say it's just
Wait,
Kendrick.
don't do what as a culture? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I get you.
Yeah, yeah. Other than, okay, we can pull out YG, and I don't know who the Mexican, gangbanger was that was signed to him or whatever. But we can pull out and find out those particular places that those happen. It's not a custom thing. And okay, no Mexican nigga was signed in Death Row. But you don't think there was Mexican niggas rapping back then?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I feel like as a culture in LA, we're not built. We're not. I just feel like we are the only. I feel like LA, and maybe it's because of the gang culture so prominent in LA. It's not prominent in other places like that. So maybe it's just shown so much here. But like Atlanta and granted those other places, there's not mixed culture like that. But maybe out here, maybe I just be upset about shit like that because I feel like we're the only place that we're literally segregating hip hop. And if hip hop is supposed to be a format where everybody from street to urban to
Was that me that just lost him, or did everybody lose him? Let me know in the chat. Can you guys still hear me? If so, I'm gonna go ahead and start responding until Uno comes back. But what? So, oh wait, there you go. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right, bet you can respond. My bad.
No, I get what you're saying. I think I look at it a little bit. Graham says we all lost him. Graham C said Uno is making a great point. Never answer a question unless you know you're answering the right question. I think there was a chance for him to ask you for a clarification. That's something that happens though. I can see that. And so for me, like, I hear what you're saying. I don't think the segregation in hip hop, especially on the West Coast, comes from anybody other than people who come into the culture and exclude the founders. You know, not the founders, but like I don't see, like, it's been my experience in life that when non-black people start rapping, as long as they're good, black people accept them 100%. I've never, like, look at Eminem, look at Vanilla Ice, we can name a million people who are accepted by black people as long as they seem like they're in the culture.
Name me a Mexican.
But what I mean, what's his name that's popping right? I don't listen to a lot of
lefty.
No, the OG out of
OT Mexican nigga. That
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know a single song. I get.
But that doesn't mean it's not happening, because I don't know a single song either.
Was he on the Freshman XL list?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was. Yeah, 100%. OT. Yeah, he's on the Freshman XL list. And like. But what I can tell you is I definitely see non-black people starting their own rap cultures and fully excluding black people. I see that all the time. I see Asians do it. I see Mexicans do it. I see white people do it. Like
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think that the segregation.
But I guess that's my problem, though. I'm not talking about segregation of individual culture. I'm talking about the segregation as a whole. Like, yeah, and that's where we were not getting into it, but we've had really in-depth conversations about this off public, but we've had in-depth conversations about just people excluding black culture from black music. And I guess I'm not trying to harp on the blackness, but to talk about these specific topics, I know respectfully, how the hell did he find out on CTC? Like, there's things that are like, okay, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's things that, like, people give answers, but they're not real answers. They're just surface answers, and they're not giving me clarification on trying to change my opinion on how I think you think, which sounds crazy, but.
No, I don't think it sounds crazy at all. I just think that for me, I think I wanted to so that was my first real conversation with him ever in life on camera. That was that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to kind of put it out there to see how deeply he thought about these things, because to be real, I don't think most people think about these things at all. I think that, you know, you almost have to be black to think about this, because most people don't care about this shit because they don't have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to see what.
Though. And yes,
I agree, but that's why I'm bringing it.
Yeah, that's not your problem to highlight, right? Like, but my stance is, nigga, let's not make excuses for why we assume, nigga, that's ignorance. And let's call that what that is, and let's stand on it. And it's okay to be ignorant on things you are unfamiliar on. Get familiar. And it's okay for us as a culture, as a community, as a people to be like, hey, yo, that don't sit right. I don't like that answer. He's not giving an even thought process about, nigga, you're taking from black culture, and nigga, this ain't a rock fest. He's not having rock artists come to that social, nigga, it's rappers. It's rappers, people that interview rappers, people, VB, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just 100%. I feel like we're not doing our job. And Joe Budden said this on his shit. He said, man, I'm about to get to gatekeeping. I'm about to start gatekeeping. Because I don't want to gatekeep. I feel like niggas are trying to gatekeep without history. And how the fuck do you gatekeep? How the fuck do you start something? How the fuck do you say, this is what I want to do? This is who I want to, this is what I want to build. I want to take individual artists that don't have anything and build them up and build a platform for them and build eyes and get eyes on them. But you don't know shit about history? It's crazy to me.
I mean, I hear all of that. I feel like if I had to assess the situation, for me is more of a cost benefit analysis thing, right? Like when I talk to him, if that's my first conversation and I'm trying to fill him out, I'm going to bring up the topic. And I feel like if you think deeply about these things, then you're going to have an answer at the front of your mind. The fact that he didn't have an answer at the front of his mind, to me, meant that he didn't think about that at all. But the fact that he was willing to like drive up and like the conversations that we've been having outside of the public eye leads me to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I believe that I can have that conversation once we have a stronger relationship. To me, that just did not seem like the moment to be like, my nigga, well, I'm gonna need you to absorb, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not,
but I do 100%. I'm not saying I'm 100. I don't think you are, but
I
I
would
just
never
want to.
tell you how to conduct an interview. I would never tell you how to conduct a relationship that you have with somebody or whatever. My thing, and I'm not even bashing him. This isn't even about him. This is about every motherfucker that does something and considered hip hop and spits on the culture that builds hip hop.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with him personally. And bro follows me. So for at 7 record, it can be deeper. I don't want to make it deeper. I'm gonna chill on the get-go. Where I'm going with it is,
Marquis says, "Oh, Uno yelling. Who done pissed him off now?"
Nah, y'all niggas gotta realize I just don't be yelling. I'm passionate, nigga. I just speak with passion. So I'm not even mad. Mad, it would just be like, I ain't even gonna talk on air about this because I might say something that'll get me canceled. Like, I'm not mad at this. I just personally feel like, as a culture, as hip hop, as somebody who does CTC radio every day, you do CTC radio every day. You got 10 to 20 to 50 niggas in your chat every day talking with you, literally bringing different cultures together. Nigga, Grambino speaks like Carter speaks like fucking. This nigga, bro, I don't even know what the fuck he's saying half the time. But I fuck with bro. That's my dog. And that's because of what we built on this shit. That nigga, I was just listening to the interview. I'm like, yo, what the fuck words is this nigga using? I've never heard these words in my life. Like, and I see you trying to process what the fuck he's trying to say. You a smart nigga. So I'm like, nah, nigga. He just, but this is dope. This is what it's supposed to be about. So why the fuck can't everybody understand that? And why the fuck I gotta be the crazy nigga to be like, yo, fuck these niggas? And I'll be like, nah, Uno's wildin'. No, I'm not. I'm holding niggas to a standard that you would hold another nigga to in another field. If a nigga decided he wanted to make movies and didn't know who fucking Steven Spielberg was, you would laugh at that nigga.
1,000%. 1,000%. But I also, like, for me, like, I don't, everything you're saying is right. I just feel like my energy, and I want to clarify. I don't think you were talking about me. I wanted to just make my stance clear to the viewers. But I think I agree with everything you're saying. I just feel like my perspective is, I've gotten so upset about these things in the past, and just I feel so isolated being one of a very small handful of people who understand what you're talking about and feel the way you feel. And I just feel like,
but you understand why that is though, right?
I mean, I have my theories.
Well,
I'd love to hear yours.
Not why, I guess I should rephrase that. Not why you feel like you shouldn't have the conversation. I guess why I feel like personally, niggas don't understand, right? And without understandings and without clarity, then we will never have these conversations. Without someone making this chat right now, I've been talking about this uncomfortable conversation for 30 minutes. And now there's 7 people in the chat that can understand where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from bitterness. I'm coming from a culture standpoint. Do you understand that we are the only people in America, in the world, as a culture, niggas, that have no idea where they're from? And y'all want to keep taking shit from us. You want to keep doing it. Not just do it once. Not just take us as slaves and put us on fucking boats so we have no idea where our ancestors from or where we're from and where our family is from. No, I can ask Graham Bino exactly where his ancestors are from, and if he can't tell me, he can take blood tests and figure it out. We can't do that. But you want to keep taking my culture. And then when I have a problem with it and when I speak on it, I'm the wild nigga. No, we all have to have these conversations so that niggas like Doo-Wop don't get disrespected when it's his time to go to the BET Awards and they look at this nigga like, oh, he just, no, nigga, this nigga's nice. Fuck what his color is. This nigga's nice. Why are we not having these uncomfortable? I will die on the horse of being the one nigga screaming at the top of the mountain by myself if I have to be, so everybody hears me. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. Nigga, there's Malcolm X, there's Martin Luther, and there ain't more. There ain't a lot more. So you have to be a sacrificial lamb to die for us to have change. If we ain't gonna have change, it's gonna be this. Hip hop gonna turn into fucking punk, and it ain't gonna never be another nigga making it.
Yeah, I mean, like I personally am as far as hip hop as we know it, like I definitely wouldn't say that it's dead, but I do think I said this
It's
before.
on its way.
I said this before on the show. I just think it's about to fork into something different, and there's going to be a new subgenre of hip hop that's going to be a little more pure, a little more clean, or a little more weird. I don't know. I can't tell which way it's going, but something is about to split. Something's about to break because there's just too much. The gap between the new generation and the old generation is just too wide, and just what the new niggas want to do versus what the old niggas already established is just it's too far apart. And I do think that like it comes down to roles, you know what I'm saying? Like the change that you're talking about is not going to happen with just you screaming from the mountaintop. It's not going to happen with just me being calm and trying to like reason with everybody. Like I think it's going to take both of those roles, and you know your role. I feel very confident in my role, but I also don't think it can just be us two that are even talking about this. It also has to be people that accept what you're talking about, because it's deeper than that. I'll go even deeper than that. Like it isn't just that you know, as a people we were stolen and used as commodities as people. It's then our only exports that we have that tie us to each other. So rock and roll, country, pop, R&B. If you guys really understand, pop music was invented to sell records. Pop music is how you colonize IP. That's all it is. Pop is just the colonization of IP. It's oh, okay, this subgenre, this not white genre is good enough for white people now. It's called pop now. And now it's at the top of the charts. It's just colonization of content. So everything Uno is saying is 100% true. I also think it's, to me, because of that, because we're the ones who get pillaged, because we're the ones who create the culture and then get excluded. The reason I fuck with Doo-Wop is because he makes it known. He goes out of his way to make it known that he respects the culture. He understands the history of the culture, and that he's not a culture vulture. And I think we need more Doo-Wops, because I think the onus should be on them to prove that they fuck with the culture, and not on us to vouch for them and say, look, don't be hard on him. He's cool. He's one of us. Like, it's not, I don't feel like that's our duty. I feel like it's the artist who is not black, or the artist who may be viewed as an outsider to the culture. And that's not always non-black people. I'm just, you know, covering my bases, but
yeah,
that person,
I can play devil's advocate on that though.
Go for it.
On Doo-Wop's standpoint, yes, 100%. It's 100%. But it helps that everywhere Doo-Wop goes that has to do with the musical standpoint, it's him and Jay Reilly are the minorities around niggas.
Right.
So regardless of what he says, his actions back that up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not just him on the mountaintop like, yo, I respect everybody. I love all races. Da 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 da. No, okay. If you see Doo-Wop, when I first saw Doo-Wop, I'm like, oh, this nigga a whole gangster. You know what I mean? Like, I had a whole perceived notion of Doo-Wop. He don't like niggas. He don't like, you know what I mean? I had a whole perceived notion just on how he looked. But
Wow.
it changes when I realize, oh no, nigga, he's with a nigga in a lime green jumpsuit. He with another nigga in a whole scarf boot get up. He and another nigga from dreads, from feet, from head to toe. He's with Gia popping ass. No, it backs up who he is and what he's about. On top of, you know what I mean, what he stands for and who he is as a man.
Yeah.
And so even with Jay Reilly, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same notion. You know what I mean? Yeah, he may not be able to. Happy birthday to my nigga. I ain't shooting no shot at you. Yeah, you may be uncomfortable with in a room with 50 niggas, but I also understand that has nothing to do with race. That has nothing to do with him being racist. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that. And niggas from St. Louis Obispo ain't 50 niggas in one room ever. So I understand that. It's just, but it's the backing that it's the whole thing behind it. And niggas gonna say,
100%.
oh no, I'm not racist, but ain't got not a one nigga around him. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I mean, you're at the very least, you're
enabling the race, nigga. You ain't
100%. I think too, like for me, I think Jay Reilly and Shorty Doo-Wop are great examples too, because I think I get so caught up in like I love music so much that like I just assume, oh my God, if this freezes again, nigga, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lose my shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I see the screen is frozen, but I feel like oh my God. I think this shit just froze, bro.
Did it? You're not frozen anymore. And it says
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. There we go. I see it. I was thinking
ask
about
somebody in the chat to say something for you flip out.
Graham see his say he could still hear me and I'm no longer frozen. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. I was saying Jay Reilly and Shorty Doo-Wop are great examples because I love music so much, and I it's hard to not think that people don't think like you, right? And so when I hear people rap and if they're good, I just assume that they love hip hop. You know, that's just what I assume.
Yeah.
What I learn is that, like for instance, Jay Reilly, I don't think Jay Reilly loves hip hop that much. I think he loves music and hip hop is a part of that. But as far as like the culture of hip hop, I don't think he like is a hip hop guy. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, and it took me a while to realize that because I'm a hip hop guy, so I assumed he was a hip hop guy.
If you can rap, you're a hip hop guy.
Yeah, whereas Doo-Wop is a hip hop guy. Doo-Wop loves hip hop. Like that's what he does. That's how he identifies. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's what I need to get better on, and that's what I'm working on is like just not assuming that everybody that gets in the game loves the culture and you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem with that as long as they're not trying to like just
profit.
As long as they're not only extracting from the culture, but they're adding to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay Reilly did Frog and Peach. Like that's adding to the culture in my mind. Like it's not just extracting from the culture. So I think that's just making sure that separation is understood.
100%. And I want to preface this. I do not want no smoke with nobody. I'm sorry if I said anything that may have hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if I said anything that may have sounded like I wanted smoke. I don't want no smoke. I have woken up as what's those niggas that don't fight? Pacifists, nigga. I am a pacifist. I don't want no more smoke. Cause the next nigga that say something to me, I'm taking your face off. So I don't want no smoke. I'm chilling. Let's just have a good time. I just wanted rare breed. I guess not even wanted him. I just wanted the conversation to be more like respectfully, man. You can't have a podcast and not as the dons. And when I say the dons, I mean, you know, the kings of the shit, me, you know what I mean? There's a few others. You can't ask these people who are actually entertaining, the people that actually know what they're talking about, the people that actually have information to not be on your show, but you consider your show about hip hop. That's why I go on the Ventura Tide Pod every time I drop something. It's because these niggas are allowing people like me who are opposite of them. Nigga, me and Randall would never kick it on an everyday basis. Ever. We would never, ever. These niggas do prank calls. Nigga, I'm a street nigga. These niggas didn't even know I went to jail. Nigga, we are completely different niggas. But I love these niggas. Like, these are my dogs, bro. Like, whenever Randall, Mina, I'm drawing a blank on Buddy Junior, on whatever these niggas need, I'm there, bro, because these are my people. And I feel like we have to build more culture like that and make this shit hip-hop. Narwhal is a fucking nerd.
Facts.
But we need narwhals.
True.
If we don't have narwhals and we have a bunch of Vlads, hip-hop is dead meat, nigga. Vlad wants drama. Narwhals giving information out on the artist. Why are we not focused on that shit, but we all want to be culture vultures? I'm just sick of it.
And it's worse than Vlad. It's Adam 22s. You know what I'm saying? Like, encourage you to go.
Adam 22 is terrible. He had Pop Smoke, nigga. The nigga who killed Pop Smoke on his feet.
Wild.
Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It's crazy, man.
What are we doing, bro? We don't give a fuck about. And then you got this nigga Fulio, who just passed away. Some niggas took over his Instagram.
Yeah,
and they keep
from the grave. Yeah, I never seen no shit like that. Cheap ads and shit like that. It's crazy.
Bro, cheap ads talking about voodoo's real. I'm coming back. I'm like, yo, what's going on with this? It ain't just the culture. It ain't just the opposite race. It's niggas too. Niggas is bugging. We bugging out as a culture. We bugging out. And I'm just tired of it.
And to me, like, I feel like a lot of that gets blamed on the culture, but it's not the culture. Like, that's why I'm saying there needs to be a distinction between internet culture and hip hop culture, because there are a lot of rappers who indulge in internet culture, and because they're doing internet culture things, those are getting classified as hip hop actions. You know what I'm saying? When it's really, that's just meme culture shit. That has nothing to do with hip hop at all. It's just internet culture shit. But it gets conflated with hip hop. And I think that, like I said, I think that distinction will become a lot clearer when this fork happens. I don't know what the fork is going to look like. I don't know what hip hop is going to break off into outside of internet culture, but I think that that's going to happen within the next 10 years, because when the lines get this blurry and when a Lil Pump gets treated like he's as talented as a Kendrick Lamar, or as talented as a Ye or a Drake, the fact that Ye even has a song with Lil Pump is wild. Like,
it's fucking crazy.
It all gets too conflated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so.
Respectfully, they slid this bitch. They slid it. Eminem, Big Sean, and Lil Tron or Baby Tron, and I understand why they did it. But what the fuck is Baby Tron doing on a song with fucking Eminem?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like that song. I don't dislike Baby Tron, but like, yo, what he definitely has not put in the work in my mind. Like, but again, this is the thing, right? Because I see it just two ways. I see, on one hand, I agree with you. On the other hand,
but I appreciate it too. Yeah.
On the other hand, it's just that this is the kind of nepotism I'm trying to facilitate here on the coast, because Eminem is from Detroit, and because Baby Tron is moving in Detroit enough to get on M's radar. There's that nepotism there. Like, we're not even on Kyle or Anderson .Paak's radar enough to get that type of nepotism, which is fucking annoying, because I know I've done more than enough things in my musical career to be on their radar, same as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where
nigga,
I'm like,
my artist opened up for you, nigga. We hit you up, offered $5,000 to get you on a song, and respectful, man, I'm not trying to. God, I need to stop doing that. These niggas bother me. These niggas bother me, dog. These niggas bother me, dog.
And so, but that's what but I do think it comes down to, like, if we're being real, and all respect to Anderson, all respect to Kyle,
To Kyle.
but the industry that they're in, it breeds clout chasing. It does. And not to say, I'm not saying they are clout chasers, but they're definitely not going to pay attention to anyone on the coast until there is a scene on the coast that can benefit them, right? And so, but when there is, I do think we'll benefit from that nepotism. And so that's what I'm busy trying to create. And I think it takes both of our personalities to create that. I think it takes someone who's going to be up in your face like you, and I think it's going to take someone who's going to do the backroom shadow deals like me.
Do you? One more question before I get off. I know you're supposed to get off at 7.
Oh, good.
Do you think that? I kind of forgot the question. It was in the midst of what you were saying. Do you think that, like, okay, do you think that because prominently 805, I guess Ventura Oxnard area, fucking nigga, all of 805 is predominantly blacks are the minorities. Do you agree with that, first of all?
As a population, if you were looking at the entire population, I think blacks are the minorities. If you're looking at hip hop artists,
we're also the minorities.
I think we might be the minorities, but I separate, like, what's really commercially viable from, like,
for sure.
So I think just in the commercially viable realm of rappers, if we are the minority, I don't think it's a large minority. I think because there's just not a lot of rappers. And I think most of the ones that, like, have a chance to compete nationally, in my opinion, are black.
For sure. I agree. I more so mean on a outside of a hip hop perspective.
But population wise, 100%.
Population wise,
right? Yeah, that's just facts. Yeah.
That's just facts. I feel like the two niggas that made it out of this area aren't the majority race. It's the minority race.
Right.
And I felt a way, and I don't mean this on no shot to anybody that was on this thing. I don't mean this as a shot. I really don't. I felt a way, even though I want everybody to be successful, everyone that got to perform for Anderson .Paak's event, Kyle's event.
Oh yeah, Pack House.
Huh?
Pack House.
Yeah, but yes, that. I appreciate and I respect everybody the talent that got to go up on stage. But do you find it interesting that there wasn't a single nigga that got rewarded to perform?
Yeah.
And I found that pretty interesting because the minorities made it out, not the majorities. I don't, respectfully, Nate, you know more than me. You've been in the 805 longer than I have. Who's the biggest majority artist that's came out of here? Is Frankie J and Baby Bash from here?
Nah, they're not from here.
So who's the biggest artist outside of Kyle and Anderson that's not black that came from the 805?
Katy Perry for sure is the biggest. She's from Santa Barbara.
And she doesn't even 805.
Wait, what you said? No, she claims they are. She be in Santa Barbara and shit all the time. Yeah, I think you're right, Dollar. I think Baby Bash and them are from the South. I think one of them's from San Diego, maybe, and one's from Texas or something like that. Or I think one lives in Texas. I think who else? There is another one too that's from here that does pretty well. But outside of that, yeah, like I can't, if it's not like the Pocos Pero Locos type vibe, I don't know. I can't think of anybody.
You stupid ass. Hey, let me chill. But yeah, I don't. Hey, I got road rage. I be trying to chill out. You know what I mean?
Can tell.
I could smash your shit, bitch. I will smash your shit with my car. Fuck you, blunt honking at. But nah, I feel like I just felt like it's it's gatekeeping, but I feel like nepotism, yes. But I feel like niggas don't want to help. I don't know. Maybe it's just I just feel like I said I was sensitive, man. I just feel like niggas don't want to help anybody that they feel like can be higher than them, ever get higher than them. I feel like they don't want to help that. They want people that are only at a niche market to get pushed so that they're stopped at that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I think there's a lot of factors at play, and I think that's one of them for sure. But I don't. I'm still trying to figure out who to put that jacket on, because I don't know that everybody deserves that jacket, but I definitely think that's some people for sure do. For sure. Um, Graham C says, you know what? What is crazy, when Uno yells, he still got a positive vibe. I have a million calm questions for our episode from this combo. Chris Dollar says they from Houston, I think. Yeah, and Chris Dollar with the laughing emojis. I appreciate that, man. This is a dope combo, man. But I got to get the fuck off. So before you get out of here, let people know what you're working on.
Yeah, I
Let
appreciate
them
you,
know
my
how you
dog.
can hype you. You know what I'm saying? Hype yourself up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's love. Always love.
No.
brother. I
I'm
appreciate
saying promote your pages and stuff before you get out of here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Uno says, Doo-Wop says, Baby Bash is from Leia. You're right. He is from the Bay. I'm super tripping. He is from the Bay, 1,000%. That's crazy that I said he's from Texas. He is from the Bay. Anyway, shout out to Uno for coming on the show. I love being able to have guests like this impromptu. It makes it really easy. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. In the middle of the show, that's StreamYard. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hopefully it doesn't happen every show. But thank you for hanging in there with me. Please make sure you check out our sponsors, Connect Cannabis. You have an hour and a half to order weed from there if you are in San Luis Obispo County. If you order from the express menu, they'll deliver right to your location in an hour. We have pre-rolls, flowers, tinctures, edibles, vapes, the whole nine. So check out Connect Cannabis. The link for that is in the description of this video. Also, shout out to ePirates. That's how you get your tickets for 805 Media Day, and it's free. And also, if you sign up for ePirates, if you get your tickets from ePirates, you get entered into a raffle for 805 Media Day. They have some pretty cool prizes, so just Google ePirates to get that on. If you want to support Connect the Coast, you can scan one of these QR codes and donate, or the best way to support us is to tap the link that's in the description for this video and get yourself some CTC apparel from our shop. If you don't see the link in the description, it's also right here above my head, ox.bio/connect the sea coast. I will see everybody tomorrow. Hopefully you guys watch on the replay. This will air tomorrow sometime during the day on all of our channels in case you missed any part of this show. So make sure you tap in and you follow us across all of our socials. Everybody, thank you so much for tapping in. Chris Dollar says, yeah, he is. Haha, my bad. Graham C says, EV Mux, baby. I'm gonna have to make that move. I might have to make that EV Mux move, but I already paid the subscription for StreamYard, so I'm gonna run out the month for this subscription, and then maybe I'll move to EV Mux. Shorty Doo-Wop says, Frankie J. I'm not sure. I think Frankie J is from San Diego. I'm almost positive he is. They both give me California vibes, but I know Baby Bash is from the Bay. You're 100% right, and I think Frankie J is from San Diego. I don't care that much, so I'm not gonna look into it. I'll leave it at that. Shorty Doo-Wop has new music coming out this Friday because it's his birthday this weekend, and we will be celebrating Shorty Doo-Wop Day on CTC Radio the same way we celebrated Jay Reilly Day. Make sure you go tell Jay Reilly happy birthday. And I will see you guys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a good one. Let's go out on a Jay Reilly song. Let's see, what should we go out with? Give me 1 second right here. Oh yeah, but if you're watching the replay, you won't even see this part because I can only replay up to an hour, so you're only going to see 60 minutes and we're at an hour and 23 minutes. So if you're watching this stream live, you're getting the best version of it because you get to see the whole thing. Whereas people on the replay only get the first hour. So thank you for tapping in. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Let's do let's do this 12-13. Speaking that since Uno was talking about artists who don't appreciate the culture, Jay Reilly was the only white artist I saw during the protest to make a song about injustice in this way, and I appreciate him so much for that. It's called 12-13. We shot this video very impromptu. I think I shot it with my iPhone damn near. So, but he's the only one that did this. So shout out to Jay Reilly. He is an ally to the culture, even though I don't want you guys to think that just because we said he's not as into hip hop as everyone else that he's not an ally, because he is. This song proves it. Jay Reilly, 12-13. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Protests against police brutality and systemic racism are spreading beyond cities in the wake of George Floyd's death.
And cameras captured a violent confrontation. Video shows an officer shoving a protester who began yelling at him. Then a second officer runs up, fires a stun gun at that man, even though the man kept his distance from officers at that moment.
To run about a block as police moved in, we've been fired at with rubber bullets. My cameraman has been hit. We've also seen tear gas being used. Here we go, they're moving through again. This is exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. We're the same simply.
Fires and relays bringing us together. That's what we think when they quiet as feathers. Forget the past and erase all the legends. Burning the temples and bleaching the heavens. Lying the masses and spreading the hate. 140 characters too late. Spitting the truth as I'm sealing my fate. Now close the box and play this song at my grave. People are blind to the world that they in. We on the same page but divided by 45. Fancy the rich but cannot all be fortified. Tear down the monument, they will be mortified. Storming the castle and they lock the gates. We live in the now so the moment can't wait. Wait for the day that we dance in the streets. We made it this far like no need to say grace. Smoking on gas ain't no need for a break. Stand for the movement or get out the way. Stand for the movement or get out the way. Look at the world and I hate what I see. All on the ground but ain't nobody read. Look at the news but that shit is too bleak. I wanna see change but that shit start with me.